old. I've been training for coming up to 3 years now, and I'm having my first debut fight at Triple D, and it's exciting.
My name's Sarah, I'm 30, and I've been training for about 9 to 10 years now at Champions, and I'll be fighting on the Domination Development Day on the 3rd of December. Is that 30? Am I 30? No, it's a lie.
Hi, my name is Lynn. I am 33, but my bio age is 27. Can I add that in? Yes. It's my first amateur fight. I've been training for almost 3.5 years now, and I'll be making my debut at Domination Development.
How are you feeling leading up to your first amateur fight?
I'm feeling pretty ready. A few weeks ago, I wasn't that quite ready, but I'm feeling good. I feel like I'm training really hard, and it's paying off, and I'm seeing results, so I'm feeling good.
I think it's my 7th fight. We counted it wrong last time. I think it's been really easy because both girls are such good friends of mine. We've been training together for like the last 2-3 years with Chantel, and probably the last 5 years with Lynn. So to be able to watch them grow from literally stepping foot to their first session to now having their first fight, to be able to be in that same environment, to push them when they think that they've got no more left, to be able to also change that mindset. Sometimes you might feel like, I'm having such a bad session, I'm not looking good, but it's all in the head. So being able to reassure them that this is normal, this is part of the experience, I think has been really key in terms of my role with them. But they're two extremely skilled women, and to watch them be able to now be debuting, I think is a privilege for all of us. So.
First fight. Look, I think it's always been something that I wanted to do. Like, I've been here almost 3.5, 4 years now. First 3 years were tough. Like, weight, like I was overweight, like I just couldn't get into a weight category. Then there was injury. I think at the beginning of the year, I was probably like, come weigh-in day, I probably would have lost 20 kilos. And I think halfway through the year, I was like, okay, it's time to put my name down, and I've got a goal to work towards. Because I think, just with my body and age and everything, it's now or never. Literally now or never.
What made you decide that you wanted to actually get in the ring? I know you've been when did you start training Muay Thai?
Like 2.5 years ago, like coming up to 3 years. I guess I decided training for fitness, and then just everyone, I guess, around the gym inspired me, a lot of the females too, and just kind of them just having, normal everyday jobs, and then all of a sudden they're just like beasts in the ring, and I'm like, holy shit, like these girls are awesome. And just like the atmosphere and everything, and just how much I picked up on it, and how quickly I adapted to things, and I just had this, it just grew this love, and I just found myself here now. Yeah. Just kind of pushing myself, because I'm always had the habit of starting something and never finishing it.
Are you a bit competitive, or is
I have been now. I never really used to be. I used to just sit in my comfort zone and be like, no, I'm not good enough, I'm too scared to do this. And then now I'm like, no, I'm good enough. I can do this. I can push myself, because I've pushed myself through so many limits.
I think it's just nice to be training alongside a lot of females these days. I think starting off, I was always, one of two. I'm still the smallest in the gym, but being able to have a group of not only females, but a lot of intermediates who've started from scratch to now having their first fights, having their second, third, fourth, fifth fight, to be able to train alongside them. They help me, I help them. So it's a really great environment. I'm feeling excited. This may be my last fight, so I think it's nice that I'm doing it with Chantel and Lynn.
But it's been so good having her, all her experience, and she's just so ready to help whenever she can. So it's been good.
And how's it been training having two other girls in fight camp with you?
It's been really nice because we're all really close, and it's having, I know Lynn's been wanting to fight too, so it's really nice and special that I get to do it with her, our first fight together, and Sarah's one of my really close friends, so it's really special that we're all in it together.
Yeah, and I guess you can experience those ups and downs of fight training together. You don't feel like you're in it on your own. Yeah,
I've been able to, relate to them and talk with them about everything, the emotions that I'm feeling. Sometimes I feel like, I'm feeling like this isn't normal, but then I have everyone in the gym, especially Lynn as well, having her first fight too. She's feeling the exact same way as me. Yeah. So it's comforting.
I think we all go through our little emotions and our cry days, and we've had a few of those. So it's good to have other girls doing the fight camp at the same time. So
What do you think's been the hardest part, leading up to the fight?
I guess just the training, pushing myself past that boundary of just completely wrecking myself. I always like to just stay in my comfort zone and not, push past that barrier, but learning to overcome that and do it has been the hardest thing mentally as well as physically.
Is that Tim, like your coach pushing you, or are you just like trying to figure out what your limits are, or has it been helpful having like Tim kind of guide that?
It's definitely helpful having Tim and all the coaches, but obviously it's myself that can only really, I know how much I can do. They can only push me so much, so it's really great having them guide me, but let alone just being able to push myself to do that. It's like, it feels incredible to do that.
Muay Thai has been really pivotal for me in terms of being able to separate work life and personal life. It's given me a lot in terms of, I think, in my personal life, being able to just see things a bit differently with different perspective, and also be able to establish such strong friendships as well. I've got so many friends that I've met through the gym who are still here or maybe no longer here as well, so I think Champions has been such a great environment to enable that positive culture.
Look, I think the whole team, it's a team, like it's an individual sport, but it's a team sport at the same time. Like Tommaso's here and he's been incredible. Aaron's coming to help us, and it's just the energy that they brought the last week and a half. It's just kept us going. So yeah, we're ready for Tim to come back now.
I think I get as much enjoyment from being able to help others and grow others into, you know, what I've had the privilege of having been trained by, you know, Pomona, Whitney, Aaron, Dave, a lot of people that have come through the gym, being able to be that support for them or their mentor or their guidance to get them to the level that they want to be, whether that's just training to be fit or whether it's training to fight or have their debut or multiple fights. So I think I'm still going to be sort of a key figure in the fight team. And yeah, I really hope from here on, whether I fight again or not, just to be sort of a team player and be able to grow that intermediate team.
Like, you put the time and effort in, you can see what you achieve, and then I think fight day is just letting everyone else see what you've done and the hard work that you put into it. So I'm excited.
I'm excited too, I'm excited.
Yeah,
good.
All right, now go train, please.
Okay, bye.